today to discuss two resolutions, and we'll start off with the Pledge of Allegiance, and Mr. Ed Parker, can you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Ms. Tony, can do a roll call, please?
Mr. Bailey?
Here.
Mr. Byrd? We have,
Mr. Matthews is here for Mr. Byrd.
Yes,
Okay.
present.
Mr. Clark?
Present.
Mr. Quintmall?
Present.
Mr. Delat? Mr. Dufresne? We have,
Weber.
thank you. Ms. Polito? She said, oh, great. Mr. Harrell? Mr. Harris?
Here.
Mr. Parker?
Here.
Mr. Rayford? All right, and then we have Mr. Ed Knight with LADOTD. That's it. All right, thank you. We have quorum.
Okay, just to remind, if we have any public comments, please register with Secretary, and we'll be more than glad to entertain those comments. The meeting today is to authorize a letter of intent for the Upper Amite River Restoration Project. Take a look at the letter of intent. Do we have any discussion on this letter of intent?
The resolution, John.
It's resolution 1189.
Maybe Larry can explain the.
Larry, you want to kind of go over this for the board?
Yes, sir. Resolution 1189 directs that on behalf of the commission, John Clark or Paul Sawyer, to execute a letter of intent for the potential purchase of land located of about 145 acres located in St. Helena Parish. That would be for the purpose of fulfilling our obligations for the Upper Amite Restoration Project, which is a part of the capital outlay previously awarded to the commission. This letter of intent is a non-binding letter of intent, but provides a period of time for the commission to secure services, to determine title, as well as environmental issues, and to determine the suitability of this potential property. I've prepared, and you have a copy of a proposed draft that goes to the real estate company that is representing. I spoke to the real estate company yesterday concerning this, and they are awaiting our proposed draft. So Resolution 1189 is to authorize Mr. Clark or Mr. Sawyer to execute that letter of intent.
Any questions? Mr. Quinton, please.
So just when we get to the purchase agreement portion, I would like to change the language a little bit to say, appraised value or 700,000. So up to 700, but the appraised value is 725, we pay 700. If the appraised value is 675, we pay 675 based on us being a public entity.
The law requires that any acquisition of property cannot exceed the appraised value.
Just like to have that in the purchase agreement.
Yes, sir.
At that point.
So, Larry, explain the letter of intent is separate from the purchase agreement.
It's the first step to get to potentially a purchase agreement. This gives us the opportunity to do some initial work and make a determination whether or not this property is potentially suitable. We have asked for a 30-day exclusivity, which is to take this property off the market, but that might need to be negotiated with the owner. So the initial letter of intent is asking for them to not negotiate with other people or offer it for sale for a period of 30 days.
Any more questions or discussion?
These two names of Dennis Eklund and Mark, who are they, or what is
Those
that?
are- Those are, we understand to be the owners. I'm not sure whether or not it is in a corporation name, a LLC, but we understand those are the individuals that are potential owners. But we have to direct it to Bo Box as the real estate commission, real estate agent for them.
Okay, any more questions, discussion?
I just have one.
Clint?
I just want to make a note that, you know, on the top, it's 124 acres on the top, but that's just for the, appears to be for the gravel pit portion. Then there's the, looks to be the
59.
property along the river, which equals a total of 145, so there's just a little bit of,
That was kind of confusing.
but just so that the commissioners know, it's 145 total, and there's that little discrepancy at the top. But it's 145 total.
So that is a good question, is this listed as two separate tracts?
No, it's considered one,
Yeah.
one.
Okay, but it's delineated on the map, and it's two pieces and listed as two. But that's part of what the.
Due diligence.
Yes. All right, any other questions? Make a motion and a second.
Second.
Okay, a motion by Quintmall, second by Parker. Any opposition to this? Any public comment? Don't want to roll call.
There's no opposition.
Hearing no opposition, okay, this resolution 1189 passes. Okay, moving on. This number 6, authorize executive director to secure professional services for the Upper Amy River Restoration Project.
I make a motion.
Okay.
1190, for those of you, some of you who were not previously on the commission, GCR provides services, I know, to the Department of Transportation and others, and a number of levy boards and other departments. This is to authorize to enter into a professional service contract with Government Contracting Resources, or GCR, for acquisition services, title work, environmental inspections. Now, some of the services that may be provided by GCR are actually provided by their subcontractors, but this would authorize either Paul or John to enter into a professional service contract to provide services related to the acquisition of this piece of property or any other piece of property that may be considered for the Upper Amy Restoration Project, with a limitation of, I just arbitrarily put 50,000, but I don't think it'd be anywhere near any of that. So that's that resolution 1190.
I make the motion.
Both on them?
Okay, comment. Clint?
Is this for a specific time period?
I did not put a specific time period on, but we can add that.
I would, yeah,
I think that's,
put that in there, and I would, put it beginning as soon as this agreement is executed.
and when does it go back up, or it's just such services, and we can do this for any company, there's no end to this? I'm just asking. I'm okay with it. I mean,
That would have to spell that out in the professional service agreement, which we would all look at, review, and approve. A start and end date, and an expected deliverable, and measures of success along the way.
So-
No, we're not gonna, they can't drag this out.
So any professional service contract, he would be the one to execute, working with it, but at the same
He or
token,
I.
when we will review it by the board will review the entire process.
If it's ever me, it
Yes.
means it's y'all.
Okay,
And
great.
I'm gonna always, I'm totally transparent, and,
Yeah. Perfect.
it's just, it's y'all's decision.
I make a motion.
Okay,
second.
A motion by Commissioner Bailey and second by Commissioner Parker. Any opposition to this motion to pass this resolution? Hearing none, resolution 11-9 passes. Any public comments? Hearing none, motion to adjourn. Motion by Parker, second by Commissioner Bailey. Thank you all.